Alright, we are in. What have we got? My gun. Can I not take my gun, please? How do I take my gun? No, that's crouch. Dear Mr. Charles Reed, as you requested, I've researched the outbursts of hysteria and visions in the city of Oakmont, Massachusetts. It turns out that your assumptions were correct. Such cases are indeed more frequent here. Men and women from across the country are drawn to Oakmont, haunted by visions similar to yours. A city drowning, the presence of something great, yet unknown. As luck has it, I believe we have stumbled upon the source of your ailment, and the person who might help you with it. Prepare yourself, then come to Oakland as soon as you can. I will meet you here to help you on your way. Cordially, Johannes van de Berg. Thank you, Johannes. Still want my gun. Can I keep it? What's in my... Okay. So that's my main case. I have no map yet. Alrighty. What's this? Folding camera.
Never trust a tourist advertisement.
Alright, you are. That C is loud. I really want to pick up my gun. Why can't I take it? Try that again. Coil springs and some shell casings. Lovely. I don't want to rotate it. I want to keep it. You know I'm going to need it. Okay. So I assume this is Oakmont. Oh, hello, stranger.
Take your belongings off my ship first.
Alright. How do I get my camera out?
Hope I never have to use it, but something tells me I will.
Cool, right, now I get to keep it, thank you. That's all I wanted. Can I leave now? Man, the controls are janky as hell, man.
Now get out.
Alright, mighty getting it. Oh, it's that one.
At last, Mr. Charles Reed. What a pleasure to finally meet you in the flesh.
Nice to meet you.
Johannes van der Berg.
That's the guy who sent me the letter.
I did promise to meet you the moment you arrived.
He has a slight French twang that I missed in my accent.
I guess I didn't expect you to mean so literally.
Please call me Johannes. But where are my manners? Welcome to the
Yes,
proud
Johannes,
city
where are
of
your manners?
Oakmont. Alas, now is not its finest hour, though it is its most important.
About my problem.
You said you know someone who can help me with my problem. The visions have been getting worse.
Such vividness of dreams is not uncommon here in Oakmont. By chance, the man I spoke of, Robert Throgmorton, is already at the port. He has dedicated a lot of time and effort to investigate this issue. Alas, I fear he has a more pressing matter on his hands.
And where is Robert Throgmorton?
Find Mr. Throgmorton.
Don't worry, you can't miss him. Throgmorton tends to stand out from the crowd.
Clown outfit?
That's an eye-catching suit.
Thank you, Mr. Reed. A mere flood is no excuse for one to abandon one's style.
I take it you're a big fan of yellow.
Well, I have a particular weakness for it. Call it a personal quirk.
I'll need a place to lay my head while I'm here. Any recommendations?
Fear not. I've already feathered a nest for you. There's a room in your name at the Devil's Reef Hotel. Here's the key.
Sounds charming.
Don't judge a book by its cover, Mr. Reed.
What's the best way to get around Oakmont? I'd like to drop my things at the hotel.
Most locals go by foot, or by boat. I've got the latter sorted for you. There's one waiting outside the port.
You're too kind, Johannes. Can you steer me towards the Devil's Reef?
Take this map. I've marked the hotel and a few other key places.
Other places? Like what?
You're a private eye, yes? Well, I've highlighted the police station, city archive, newspaper, places you'll need to get to the truth. This city is insular, its ways mysterious. No one will take you by the hand, so you better know where to turn in search of a lead.
Well, that's it for now.
I've had enough of you, Johannes.
Get my bearings.
No.
Time to be moving
The
on.
pleasure was mine, Mr. Reed.
Oh, before you go, how can I get in touch with you later?
Don't worry about that. I'm the kind of man who finds you.
Creepy way to end it there, Johannes. Thank you for that. Okay. So what was it? The Devil's something or other? Where's the hotel then? Is that marked? So tell me what these things were. So it's got a moon on it. No, I don't want to do that. That's fine, I'll leave it there for now. It's a pretty cool seaside town though. I think we're gonna get ourselves in some trouble while we're here. Oh, we definitely want to head to the bar. Oh, it's this gentleman.
I don't care about your petty excuses. No one leaves the port until my son is found, and that is fine.
Why does he look like a monkey?
Excuse me. Are you Robert Throgmorton?
I am, but not interested. Go away.
The name's Charles Reed. I'm a private investigator, just arrived from Boston. I was told you might be able to help me.
Private investigator, you say? Well, perhaps we can help each other.
I mean, I'll ask about his son in a second, but I need it. Does he deliberately look like an ape, like Planet of the Apes ape, or is it just that he's got a funny hairdo and a beard? I literally can't put my finger on it. Is he a monkey? I really don't know what's going on.
If I may ask, what happened to your son?
Why do you care? What's your angle, outsider?
Well, like I said, I'm a PI. Finding people is kind of my specialty.
Is it? Well, Albert was part of a deep-sea expedition I commissioned. This useless fool over here says he found Albert washed ashore in a lifeboat. Says he was barely conscious, out of his mind, talking gibberish in some other language. But he even tried to bite him.
And you don't believe him?
Complete malarkey. I know my Albert. I raised him strong and smart, the best of his kind. It couldn't have been him. Albert's disappearance is the work of Innsmouthers. Mark my words.
I've heard you're the man to speak to about visions, outbreaks of hysteria. I'm trying to get to the bottom of it myself.
Another newcomer with another problem. Yes, I know what you speak of.
Can I ask you a few questions?
How dare you? My son Albert is missing, and no one in this Innsmouther-ridden city will do a damn thing. But yes, let's talk about your dreams.
Alright. Yeah, your features are unusual, is definitely where I'm going with this.
But I've never met a man quite like you before.
That's because no man measures up to the Throgmorton lineage. Proud and powerful blood flows through our veins. My father united with a certain royal family, which has blessed all our offspring with these exquisite features.
If you say so.
I take it you're not the biggest fan of these Innsmouthers.
Those fish-faced freaks have overrun this city since the police burned Innsmouth to the ground. But now, those filthy migrants occupy half this damn city. The port, Grimhaven Bay, Salvation Harbor, the shells. They are everywhere.
So they're just refugees.
Hardly. They've taken work from the local fishermen. They stir and agitate against us, the Throgmorton family. We are the pillar of this community, not to mention that crime rates have skyrocketed. Simply speaking, they are a big stinking pile of trouble.
Mr. Throgmorton, let me help you. I'm rather good at tracking down missing people. I'll find Albert.
What makes you think you can do it? Oakmont is not exactly friendly to new arrivals.
Let's just say I tend to see things that others miss. And anyway, what have you got to lose? Sounds like you could use every man you can get.
Vera, you have a point, newcomer.
I need to know more about what happened to Albert.
Dane, did you not listen at all? I already told you everything. After leaving on the expedition, Albert was found on the shore in a lifeboat. This fisherman supposedly brought him to their house, and then left to call me. But when I arrived here, my son was nowhere to be seen.
Anything else?
Clearly, something suspicious occurred inside the house. I suggest you stop dawdling and go see for yourself.
Yeah, well, I'll need to know where it is, monkey boy.
For Kay's sake, I thought you were a private eye. We're standing right in front of it.
As much as
All right,
I'm
then.
enjoying the weather, Mr. Throgmorton, it's time for me to get started.
Find my son, newcomer, and be quick about it.
He's not fun at all, is he? Right. Anything worth looking at outside? I could talk to them, but let's just get in the house and see what we can see. Oh. Any clues? I mean, this is a terrible, terrible house. There's a boat in the middle of it, and a giant hole in there, ceiling there. Fishy, fishy, fishy. No, nothing. I think I'll have my gun, just in case. Go up them stairs. Oh, hello. Who are you?
Let's see what you find, newcomer.
Alright, douche.
It would take tremendous effort to move this thing, let alone tossing it over like this.
And with all the bloods.
There was a fierce fight here, but someone tried to flee.
So somebody attacked him? Don't really want to go out there. There's blood down there. You can see where he hit the wooden crate. Okay. What have you got to say for yourself?
Hey, can you hear me?
Oh, my head. What? Who are you? Are you police? I've already told them everything.
It's okay. I'm Charles Reed, Private Eye. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son.
Oh, okay. What do you want?
I've already told him everything. I don't think so. Tell me what happened.
I want to know what happened here. Every detail.
I don't remember much. Me, Paul, and Lewis, we were here. This is our house. Barry was outside, on his business. Then he came back carrying Throgmorton's son. He was unconscious, barely breathing. Barry left again to call Mr. Robert.
Then what?
We put the guy in Lewis's room. Then he started to make these horrible sounds and... okay, my head began to burst. And he woke up. And after that, I don't remember a thing. Just dreams. Drowned streets, a sleeping giant, a voice that called me...
That sounds familiar. Tell me about yourself.
Name's Will Hammond. I'm a fisherman. We all are. Live here together. Me, poor fella Paul, Barry, and Innsmouther Lewis Flynn. We moved here after the flood. I worked on the railroad, but the rail ain't kicking anymore, so I started fishing. It was add or starve.
Where are the others?
That's Paul there on the floor. Kay be with him. Barry's outside with Mr. Throgmorton. Lucky rascal missed everything. And I have no idea where Lewis or Throgmorton's son got to. Starting to suspect the worst.
The worst of what, my friend?
Do you know how Paul died?
I don't know. When I pulled myself together, he was already gone. Kay have mercy on his soul.
Who is this K you keep mentioning?
Outsiders, show some respect. Kay is our lord, our light, our love.
Sorry, I didn't know. I'll leave you to it. Take care of yourself, Will.
Please, detective, sir, tell me the truth. Could it be me? Did I kill Paul? Or Kay? Did I kill him?
I don't know yet, Will. The police will stop anyone coming in or out of here, so I suggest you just try and get some rest.
I'm afraid of what I might dream.
Weird having a god called K, because every time you exasperatedly call to the god, you're going to say, okay. Okay. And then your god's going to go, oh, you're okay. Oh, don't need to help you then. What's this?
Choo-choo.
Choo choo. Got some beverages. Lovely, a little bit of booze. Not seeing any more clues yet though. Apart from, you know, the dead body,
I can
obviously.
barely recognize the face of the poor fella.
Jesus, he got smashed in, didn't
He was
he?
beaten to a pulp. I can barely recognize the face of the poor fella. He was beaten to a pulp.
Well, I'm having an episode.
I'm surprised they don't have someone's portrait here.
Yeah. Maybe they did.
5 cards short of a full house.
Is it just me or is that dude levitating? Alright. Retrocognition allows you to understand events that happened in the past, inspect enough evidence on the scene, and a vision will emerge. Step into it and find all of the critical scenes. I'm totally stepping into that.
Take this, ape face.
So Apeface will be Throgmorton's son. Somebody about to shoot him or hit him with a barrel. Which one's the son? What happened over here?
Yeah, run!
So yeah, I'm guessing Throgmorton's dude son legged it out the window. But we can't see where he went. He just landed down there. Okay. Any more pearls of wisdom? What's this over here? I missed one.
What's happening?
Okay, let's see what we have here.
What's happening?
You said that. Okay, so somebody started levitating. It freaked out this guy. He ran.
Take this, ape face.
And it all kind of kicked off, and Apeface got threatened or shot.
Yeah, run!
When Albert Throgmorton woke up, he was not himself. He attacked the fishermen, and his hysteria spread to them. When he got wounded, he fled.
Okay, combine pairs of relevant clues to get evidence crucial for information to the case, add to the casebook deductions. These explain nuances of the case and are displayed in the Mind Palace. Okay.
There was a fierce fight here, but someone tried to flee.
Yeah, we've already established that. So, alright, what can I do with my Mind Palace? So, I've got to try and put these together. I've got to combine them. I see. So that one. So you spread hysteria around him. Okay. What else we got? We know there's a Throgmorton in Mouth of Feud, but I don't think it's relevant here. Did he attack the fisherman? It didn't seem like he did. He just legged it. No, okay. So he was dangerous and posed a threat to Lewis Flynn and his fellow fishermen. How are they not the same exactly? Can I not go back and try that again? Thank you. Okay. As in his mouth, the Lewis and his people suffered at the hands of the Throgmortons. That could be the reason to hate them. I can track down Albert. Albert and the fisherman named Lewis fled the scene after the fight in the house. I can track them using my supernatural sense. Special. Alright then. Squelchy underfoot, that. See, that's where he landed. So how do I use my supernatural sense? Is there another clue down there? Is that what it's... What's the thing trying to tell me?
I've said everything I know.
Not to me, you haven't.
Don't do anything stupid, newcomer. And keep your hands where I can see them.
Alright, paranoid much? Can I go out the other side? Shell casings and gunpowder, that'll come in handy.
The book is damp and damaged, but clearly well cared for.
Alrighty.
Huh. This dog mat looks better than the owner's bed.
Lots of books, they've been doing a lot of reading. Alright, nothing of note in there. Can I go and speak to Throgmorton again? Or is there a clue elsewhere that I should be tracking down? Let's have a quick look in the area. Make sure I haven't missed anything. This is the boat I got on. There won't be a clue to this in there. I didn't know about this crime when I got off the size on that motherfucker. Now that's an octopus. Who's that fella?
The end is nigh. It will begin again. What is down comes up. The seed is sowed.
Isn't it though? I mean, I was just saying that yesterday. The seed is sowed. Never a true word spoken. Nutter. What is that? It's like a giant slug with legs. Okay, I'm not seeing any more clues. I'm going to have to go and talk to the Throgmorton dude. See what he's got to say now.
I gave you clear instructions, did I not?
You did. Only, you know, I can't find any more clues, Captain. Yeah, done all of that, done all of that, done all of that. So what am I missing? Because I've checked all of those clues. Oh.
Never seen knives like this before. Masterful work.
In it though.
Seems like Prohibition hasn't affected Oakmont too much.
Yeah, they like a bit of booze.
So that's what an Innsmouther looks like.
Yeah, like a cod or a trout or something. Thank you. So if all evidence is collected... I don't want to drop down there.
Let's see what you find, newcomer.
I'm gonna find your wife in bed next to me, dickhead. Honestly, some people just got attitude.
I gave you
Yeah.
instructions, did I not?
You did.
I've said everything I know.
Alrighty. Alright then. I don't want to do that. Lovely. How do I use my supernatural stuff? Okay. Don't have any of those yet. Alright. Still trying to get to grips with all of this, guys. It's new to me, this game. So what's my special power and how do I use it? Mind eye. That's how I do it. Where did you go? So I'm just following this guy.
So the fisherman pursued Albert, even let off a few shots.
Alright, so we're getting somewhere slowly. So I need to follow him some more. We're going that way. This is where it ends.
Even though Albert was wounded, he managed to climb that high. Robert wasn't exaggerating when he said he raised him strong.
Metal scrap, not exactly helpful, but I'll take it. Oh my, that's a tasty lot of blood. Oh dear. What in God's name is that? a vagina with legs. What? Look at that, it is. It's a vagina with legs. It's a fanny with 6 legs and a lung. What in God's name have I just stumbled across? That genuinely shut me up. Oh, God.
One fatal round through the forehead. That's no accident. This was deliberate.
Yep, and we found whatever his name's son, and he did. And what the fuck is that? Is that a whale? It's having a whale of a time. It's another one of them fucking fannies. I'm not taking any chances. I'm going to beat it to death. Can I make ammo? I don't know if crafting's a thing. I need gunpowder. Alright, yep. So I can craft them, but I don't have the tools at the moment for such things. Gunpowder and alcohol. Do I have enough now? Yeah, I crafted 2. There we go. Better safe than sorry. Can't get in there. Do I go back and tell him about his son? Or have I got to investigate more first? I mean, apart from seeing the weird thing, I don't know what else I can really do. Where have you gone, Throgmorton? So if he tells me he's giving me specific instructions again, I'm going to be pissed.
Mr. Throgmorton, I'm afraid I have bad news.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I found your son in the basement of a nearby warehouse. I'm sorry, but he was murdered. Shot in the head and the body hidden.
No. It cannot be true. No, no, no. I don't believe it. No.
My condolences, Mr. Throgmorton. I had hoped for a happier outcome.
Your condolences will not bring him back. So much of our blood spilt for nothing. So much effort in vain. My poor Albert. Tell me you know who did it. I want to look him in the eyes, make him beg for mercy.
Seems like he was a fisherman by the name of Lewis. He had a gun and pursued Albert after he fled the house.
Lewis it is, then. What do you know of him?
Turns out you were right. He's an Innsmouther.
Those filthy scum have done it now. When I'm through with them, they will rue the day they dared lay a finger on a Throgmorton. Bring me that dirtbag Lewis. He and I are due a reckoning. Do this for me, and I'll help you with anything you need.
Okie dokie, monkey boy. So have I got to go back now to the... What? Give me stuff. I got to go back to the warehouse and see if I can get more clues to find Lewis now. Let's go and have a look. I didn't ask him about the creatures.
There's something in the pocket.
Take it out then. Lewis, please, just give me one more week. I know I owe you, but I'm underwater like everybody else right now. I don't yet have enough stock to operate the bar smoothly with the fuzz snooping around the port. But don't worry, I've struck a nice deal with the proper people and should have a steady supply channel soon. Just one more week and I'll return everything with double interest. Peter. So who's this Peter fella?
The blood is fresh. Whomever it belongs to could not have got far.
So I want the Mind Palace. Oh, I've got to do it that way. Okay. So... no, can I back up on that one? Albert fled when wounded. Lewis pursued Albert. We know this to be true. Lewis may have wanted to kill Albert outright because of the Throgmorton rather than just drive him off. Excuse me. Lewis seems mother that killed Albert Throgmorton may be hiding in the bar at Oakmont Port. Okay. So I've got to get to the bar and try to avoid any more really gross creatures. They moved around far too quick as well. Right, where's the bar? Where is the bar? I don't want to go to the Oakmont City Port, do I? Lots of bars. So it's Oakmont I want. Is this Oakmont? Or is the whole place Oakmont? Where's the bar, man? So I'm not traipsing all the way over there. I'll be there for fucking days. Come on. Oakmont City Port. Let's go there. I really don't like those weird little slug things. They're creepy as hell. Oh, don't tell me I can't get down. Seems like a big drop. Another giant octopus. Never nice to see. Man, I am sopping wet. Look at him. Drenched. I can't get through this way, obviously.
The port is closed by order of Robert Throgmorton. Back off.
But I'm trying to help Robert Throgmorton. That's not helpful at all. Ah, okay, is this it?
Stay alert. Monsters lurk underground. They're everywhere.
Ugh, I'll miss the carpenter's food giveaway with this darn port closure.
All very helpful.
Come closer, troubled soul. Let me tell you what your future holds.
You're some kind of, fortune teller?
Yes, my dear, yes. Oh, it's so clear. Your path holds many surprises, newcomer.
Seems a little generic, don't you think?
I see many things, boy, and I will tell you them in detail for a small fee.
All right, how much? $1?
Your money has no value here, newcomer. After the flood, Oakmonters deal in the practical. Booze, smokes, and bullets. And I'll make it easier for you. I don't smoke.
Some other time. Maybe.
I've only got 2 bullets left. I ain't giving you one. Plus, you called me boy, and I'm not impressed about that. But I can't talk to that fella.
Welcome to Under the Keel. What do you want?
I'm looking for a man by the name of Lewis Flynn. Any chance he's here?
Yeah. Even if I knew, I don't rat to newcomers.
As it happens, I know you owe a debt to Mr. Flynn. Trouble is, I found your note near the dead body of Albert Throgmorton, son of Robert. So, it seems Lewis is in trouble. Might have even come here to hide. But you hand him over and he won't be back to collect what you owe. Get me?
Throck. That would explain the blood. Fine. If it gets me out of this mess, you can have him.
So?
He's upstairs. Here's the key. You gotta promise to deal with him, once and for all. But save the shooting for outside, huh?
Smart man. There's your good deed for the day. I've seen some unsettling creatures around. Like nothing I've ever encountered. What are they?
So you met a wild beast, newcomer. No one knows what they are, but consider yourself lucky to still be in one piece. They arrived in the flood. Some say they come from the sea. Others that they are Kay's punishment for us.
And what do you say?
If it bleeds, you can kill it. Keep your gun handy. And if you want to erase the memory, I sell a perfect cure right here. Remember, better to be a coward and live than brave and dead. Unless you're a newcomer.
Bye.
If it bleeds, we can kill it. Now, do I go and get him, or do I get Throgmorton? I suppose I go and get him and try not to kill him. Because Throgmorton wants to do it himself.
What the? Get them! Oh.
What the? Who the? What? You speak in sentences? Man, that guy's just drinking the time away.
Hey, who are you? What are you doing?
Charles Reed, private investigator.
Yeah, see? Looks like a
Mr. Throgmorton
trout.
hired me to find his son Albert, so I think you know why I'm here.
Ugh. That darn bartender. It was all that crazy ape's fault. You hear me?
Calm down. I only want to speak, for now. But no, if you reach for your gun, you'll hit the floor faster than you can say poetic justice.
I got nothing to hide.
Start at the beginning. What happened?
We were in our house, me, Paul, and Will. Barry'd gone to the sea. Though I told him that it would only bring bad luck. If he'd listened to me, we'd all still be alive.
Come on, Lewis. Focus.
Right. Well, Barry dragged that damn ape to our house. He was bragging about how much Mr. Throgmorton would give us for saving his son. But that ape, he was out cold. Then woke in an instant and started screaming, attacking us. After that, can't remember a thing.
You shot to kill. No warning, no second chances. You pursued Albert even after he fled. Why?
I can't remember it. When he woke, it was like a bloody mist descended over me. First thing I recall after is that darn warehouse and me covered in blood. I had no idea what happened, though I suspected it had something to do with that ape. Turns out, I was right.
The things you did to Albert don't look like a bloody rage. A fatal shot to the head, a hidden body. One might start to wonder if it was deliberate.
I don't know what to say. I wasn't myself.
You might say you were feeling a bit like a fish out of water. Bram-tam-ta. Why'd you look like that?
Why do you... Your face...
Couldn't have put it better myself.
Oh, so you're here to attack me just because I look different to you? Want to spit on me, whisper to your friends? What's new?
No, I'm sorry. I didn't know how to ask. I've just never met someone like you before. I didn't mean any offense.
Innsmouther's bodies were blessed by the sea. You're gonna see a lot of us here, so you better get over it. We are proud of who we are.
I hear there's a bit of a feud between the Innsmouthers and the Throgmortons. Care to fill me in?
Those apes hated us from the moment we arrived in Oakmont. Our home was destroyed. We just needed a place to stay. The Blackwood Grand family sheltered us, but others were not as hospitable. We needed jobs, food, and medicine. The city denied it all.
And so?
We had to fight for every crumb of bread. And those Throgmortons in their high castle only made our life harder, always conspiring behind our backs, always setting people against us. I'd love to see them suffer like we suffered.
You mentioned a grand family. What do you mean?
So you're a newcomer, huh? Explains a lot.
Yeah, a newcomer with a gun. Answer the question.
Okay. People here are crazy about bloodlines and tradition and reputation. The head honchos of Oakmont are called the Grand Families. There's the Carpenters, who control most of the city's underworld, the Blackwoods, who share kin with Innsmouthers through the Marsh family.
And let me guess, the Throgmortons.
Right, those filthy apes. Now that most of the Blackwoods are gone, there's nobody left to protect us Innsmouthers.
I think I've got all I need.
Please, Mr. Reed, don't tell Throgmorton about me. I know I'm in no position to ask. I didn't want to do whatever it is I did. Honest, have mercy, please. I have a family. Without me, they'll starve.
This is not exactly cut and dry. I need some time to think.
Perhaps I can offer something to grease your grinds. I still have a few bullets on me.
It turns out I arrived here unprepared for business. You give me a little something to get started, and my lips are sealed.
I knew you'd understand. Here you are, Mr. Reed.
You see, I get it now. The ape-looking ones, the fish-looking ones, it's kind of harping back to, I mean, I'd love to say olden days, where people who were, you know, maybe black, Native American, these people were considered outsiders, and there was always feuds between families and between factions. So it's kind of harping back to that, only in this case some of them look like fish, some look like apes. So I see what they're doing, which is really quite clever. I quite like it. And yes, I've taken his bullets to stay quiet, but I have no intention of staying quiet. I'll dob him in the second I can. But okay, that's it for this episode, guys. I hope you're enjoying it. I'm quite enjoying the game, I have to say. I'm interested to take it a bit further and see where it goes. Very different. I like, now that I've kind of figured out that that kind of narrative about, you know, the different race and bloodlines and kind of prejudices and things. I quite like it because it does echo, you know, day-to-day life, I suppose, because I'd love to say we don't live in a racist and bigoted world, but unfortunately we still do. So yeah, I really quite like that side of it, and the investigative sides is pretty cool as well, trying to solve the crime. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you think. If you'd like to see more, that'd be great. But otherwise, thank you so much for watching. There'll be another episode coming out on Tuesday, so do keep an eye out for that one. But until then, this is the Goma signing off. Peace.